Okay, so now we're filming the vlog for today, and what we can do to increase vlogging responses on RPG Brigade on Facebook. Occasionally you will hear what appears to be a loud gunshot off into the distance. Don't worry, we have a crow situation here in town they decided to do something about this year. And all that's happening is they're shooting these propane cannons off in the distance. Everything's fine, everything's normal, except for the crows. So, just wanted to get that out of the way with the audio. I think the first thing we need to do is stop worrying about production of video responses and vlogs. It's nice if you have really good production qualities, but at the same time, since production qualities take time, it slows down responses. And instead of, like a person like myself, I have more trouble typing nowadays than I ever used to. And it throws down that I can't comment as much as I would like to, so I've started actually videotaping my responses and placing them on other channels on YouTube and on Facebook, because when somebody has something I'd like something to say about, then it's easier than do it this way. So if we all just agree that whatever goes up, and it's fine, and it's perfect because they did something. You know, whether they're using a $500 mic and $300 worth of lights and a $1,000 camera, or the $18 jazz camera from Walmart and the $7 easel display to balance out their light. So we all agreed to that. I think that would be a plus. The other thing is the games we all follow are such a different variety of games that game masters are always the leaders of the games and of their groups. So the groups that are then responsible, it then puts everything on the game master to do all this stuff. So if someone in your group wants to get into vlogging, help them with that $18 jazzy camera from Walmart, and they can then start with 8-minute reviews of the game sessions each week. That then takes stuff away from the person who is the leader, who's also the vlogger, and making time up that way. So we can then have more vlogs. It might be that the person who's the game master will do the editing and the posting, and just the players do the shooting. And the fun part would be to have them shoot the perspective and give a review, if you can, of each player at the end of the game, of what they thought the highlight of the game was, as opposed to just sitting through 2.5 hours of play. Why not have each player at the end do a 10-minute or an 8-minute, 5-minute, whatever minutes it takes, to get across where it was important to them as a player, but then also as them as a gamer that enjoys games. So if we make things work that way, we should then increase our vlogging, because we'll increase the number of vloggers exponentially. By one, lowering the entry point to the $18 jazz camera, to then the $106 HD camera that everyone's raving about now on YouTube. And we grow together, and as opposed to a sect group of people that just want to stay insulated amongst themselves and constantly just talk the same stuff with the same people, which also happens too. But getting new blood then is the tough part. I know when we had games at the store, the games that grew were the ones that always were open to new players and new experiences, and also didn't try and start off making a campaign. They just constantly just played and constantly just had players. So that's about all I can think about it today. So a nice short one, and I think it's been like 3 more booms since I started. So that gives us a nice timeline. Feel free to rebuttal or video review or video respond. And thanks so much.